In today's video, we're taking a popular YouTube trend and I'll be answering any sort of assumptions that you may have about me. First assumption of the day, you're actually a Russian secret experiment designed to take over the UK YouTube scene. I'm not doing a very good job because I haven't even hit 1 million subscribers yet. Do you know what they're gonna do to me if I fail my mission? You save money until it comes to camera gear. That is so true. I always feel like I'm broke and skint because I save up for all this video equipment, spend my money, and that's it. I don't use it on much else. I did treat myself to a new car. Did I mention I have a new car? This one's from James Frames. You killed 3 hookers last weekend and have them in the boot of your X5. Wrong. I have an X6, not an X5. You have already done some work in big Hollywood productions. Sadly, I haven't. Maybe I can make that my goal, to be part of a Hollywood production. That sounds boss. Does anybody say boss anymore these days? No, I'm a boomer. You like potbellies. Like, there's a whole thing about me liking rubbing pot bellies. I think it's a paternal thing. Like if you see a pregnant woman, you want to rub her belly. So if I see a round belly, I want to rub and care for it to make sure it's all safe. I think that's what it is. It's a DNA thing. It's a natural thing. It just means I'm a caring person.
What the fuck?
You not heard of that before?
No.
It's not a fetish or anything.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, whatever. Well, Kirsty. Letting your girlfriend have all the wardrobes in the house. Kirsty's my girlfriend, for anybody that didn't know. So all of the assumptions about, oh, you're single, nobody loves you. Yeah, we're not gonna go through them because I already have a girlfriend and of 7 years. We've been together for 7 years. So I'm doing something right. I sound like a guy who's really desperate to prove he has a girlfriend. Me and Kirsty are gonna be moving into our own house very, very soon. I'm super excited to share that journey with you guys because I'll be starting the whole house from scratch and we'll be renovating it. I'll be doing up my office in a really cool way. So yeah, and another thing about Kirsty is that she's an extreme hoarder. Okay, not a whore, a hoarder.
Wow.
She collects loads of clothes and there's technically no more room in our new house that we haven't even moved into yet. And she's already asking for all the wardrobe spaces. So I think she needs some sort of hypnotherapy to sort her life out with that. And then I'll be able to also own a wardrobe in my own house. Hopefully, fingers crossed. You got a yee ass haircut. I'm quite insulted right now. I'm very insecure about my hair right now because, you know, I've not had a trim because getting a trim is pretty much illegal right now. So if I have a bad haircut, then so do you. Unless your country isn't in lockdown, then very jealous right now. You like pancakes. Who doesn't like pancakes? If you don't like pancakes, you was probably never loved as a child. But you know what I love on my pancakes? Honey. And also Honey, our sponsor for today's video. These days, it feels like online shopping is the only shopping we really do. And that's where today's sponsor, Honey, comes in. It's the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and automatically tests them when you're checking out. Here's how it works. You get Honey on your computer for free in 2 easy clicks. And then when you're checking out on one of its 30,000 supported sites, Honey pops up and all you have to do is click apply discounts. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons on that site, and if Honey finds a working code, you'll watch the prices drop. As you can see here, I've recently saved myself £12 off of a recent ASOS purchase. I also made a small saving of £2.82 on my protein as I stocked up on some vitamin C and some peanut butter. Fun fact, those of you who have already installed Honey using my link have found over $10,700 in savings. Honey supports all kinds of retailers, from tech and gaming sites to clothing brands to even food deliveries. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. Simply follow the link in my description and click add Honey and then add the extension to your browser. It's free and it works with whatever browser you use. So get Honey for free today by going to joinhoney.com/Constantine. That's joinhoney.com/Constantine so they know that I sent you. Well, thank you very much, Honey, for sponsoring this video. Appreciate you guys. And I appreciate people who click the link in the description because you know what? It really does help this channel out. Next question. You don't actually drink vodka. That is insulting and I should block you for that. I'd say vodka is my favorite out the alcoholic drinks. Don't know why, don't know any particular reason why vodka will be my favorite thing. Yeah, I can't think of a reason why I'd like vodka, but I just like it. You run the Sidemen. False. The Sidemen run the Sidemen. It's just because I'm involved in the video side doesn't mean I'm in charge of the actual vision. And I'm just that tool. I just call myself a tool. I am just that access point to help them bring that vision to life, I guess. And so is the editor. And yeah, sometimes I might add a little bit of my own flavor onto things. You are 5 foot tall. I'm actually 6'1". I don't know if I've ever disclosed my height. That's pretty tall, isn't it? Average. It's all right. It's all right. You're the nicest person going. Is that an assumption? I'm just gonna read that as a fact. Thank you. Thanks. Russians consider you an outsider. I personally don't know too many Russian people, and I don't go back to Russia that much. The last time I've been there was like 5 years ago. But if I was to go back there, there will be a big difference, and people would be able to tell that I'm actually not from Russia. Maybe my accent might have changed. I might not speak the right slang. Everybody that's of their culture that grows up in a different country and then goes back to their original country, it's very typical to be considered an outsider. But I don't think that's nothing that bothers me. I don't really care. Who's Harry Maguire? You love Harry Maguire over Kirsty. Show me a picture of him. I can't really see that image, but he looks all right. I don't know, not my type. I'm more the Ryan Gosling kind of guy. You want to open up your own production company? Bruh, I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. But because I have so much on my plate right now, I think it's very hard to focus on opening up a new successful company like that. Maybe when I'm older and when there's less Sidemen jobs, people always ask like, what will you do after if Sidemen split up or whatever? So maybe I'll pursue, you know, more of a career in video production and setting up my own thing. Maybe bringing in new talent that's coming up. How many people actually assume I'm a Russian spy? There's another one that says you're actually a spy from Russia and you're spying on the Sidemen to get inside info. Inside info about what though? Like their next week's video? I'm sure the Russian government really wants to know what the next Sidemen Sunday is. What's weeb?
Someone who loves anime and Japanese shit.
I'm not a weeb, sorry. I didn't even know what that term means. No, there's no assumption, it just says weeb. Oh, this is a good one. You hate filming for the Sidemen, but you do it for the money. I love filming for them. It's such a cool job. Every week we do something different, something crazy. I've bragged about this on previous videos, but I was in a private jet playing hide and seek. I wasn't playing hide and seek, I was filming it, but I felt like I was playing it because I was there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you want to really get involved, but you got to remember, oh, I'm supposed to be filming it, keep quiet, stop laughing. Nah, I have a laugh on set. I don't know why people assume that you'd hate someone, but you'd work with them just for the money. No, I'm a free-spirited individual. I could find myself a good income from any type of thing I put my mind to. So when people say you hate Sidemen, but you just want the bread, false. You dance after taking a dump. No, I don't. I curl up and cry from the pain that it's caused me. Depends on what I ate that week, really. You hardly get any sleep because you're editing all day and all night. I am very guilty of that. Sometimes if you watch my Twitch streams or you're on my Discord, I can sometimes do 24-hour streams where I just edit. And I realized that's a very unhealthy thing to do. During like 2018, 2019, when I was also editing all of the Sidemen videos, I literally had no life and I was editing non-stop and I was going on shoots. And that was really hard to do. So yeah, now I don't edit any of the Sidemen videos. We're very fortunate enough to have a full-time editor on that channel that handles all of that, and that's their sole job. But yeah, I still somehow find a way of not sleeping and just taking on more editing work. You like ketchup on pizza. Technically, pizzas are made from a tomato base, so putting ketchup on top of a pizza, I don't see anything wrong with that. You are human. I try to be as human as possible. Sometimes it's hard when you're just a clone that was made in a Russian secret lab. What did you say? You secretly own a sex dungeon. No, my mum watches these videos. I'm not gonna answer that sex dungeon question. You overdo color grading. You're taking shots at me. Yes, you know what? I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. Sometimes I might overdo a color grade or two. Start of 2020, the Sidemen videos, I found this LUT for the cameras that was like overly blue and made people's eyes blue. I fell in love with it. I used it so much, but I've toned it down since then, trying to keep it more neutral, but still quite vibrant colors. You are related to Ethan. Well, if you actually watch my channel properly, there is a video that explains if me and Ethan are or not brothers, so make sure to watch that. You are laid back. You let your creative mind take over your working body. Oh, that sounds mad. That sounds like some robot sci-fi spirit stuff. If I want to focus on work or editing or filming, I can block everything else around me off and just focus on that one thing. I'm not very good at doing multiple things at once. Your beard is pathetic. I know, I can't grow a beard, sad times. It's just like very patchy. It just grows under my neck. A little bit here, but that's about it. doesn't get very bushy at all. Bushy, why is bushy funny? You say anything about bushy and you just giggle after, it's funny. You could have done this job without a degree. 100% agree with this. My very good mate over there, who's a camera guy for me and helps me out on the Sidemen videos, John, you didn't go uni for filming, did you? No, but you spent like 6 months with me and then you was like the top camera guy. He's blushing, he's blushing. You secretly are with Josh instead of Kirsty. He wishes. You don't ever check your Reddit, ever. Sorry, I do check it. And then I have a little giggle and I'm like, might save that for the next video when there's a lot more content on there. Yep, do something. Your job is more work, less fun than people realize. There are elements to my job that would be extremely boring and probably will throw a lot of people off. So first of all, it's extremely long hours. You have to be the first one on set and the last one to go back home. Also, there's a lot of pressure on you, I guess, to perform at your best, to make sure all the equipment, the kit's working, a lot of kit maintenance. Yeah, there's a lot of boring stuff, like in any sort of career, but the upsides to that outweigh all of that for me. And as you can clearly see, I'm quite passionate about it. So yeah, I do enjoy doing it. You're a very strict director. Hey, John, behind the camera there, would you say I'm really strict on set? Come on, I'm a laugh to work with, right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
You don't sound too confident there. You won't respond to this. Yes, I will. What's up? You're in love with Vicstar. Who isn't? Did you give Zerk a pink eye? I don't remember farting on his pillow, so no. You're secretly a Doctor Who fan. I loved Doctor Who when I was younger. Christopher Eccleston and what's the next one? David Tennant? Yeah, those were my 2 favorite ones that I've watched. Since they ended that season, not seen a single episode. I'm not a nerd for liking Doctor Who. Bro, Doctor Who was banging. I'm an introvert. Okay, would you say I'm an introvert? Yeah, even though I put myself in situations where I take on big roles like being a director or being in front of camera right now, I am naturally an introvert, but I'm trying to be more confident and outgrow that shy side by putting myself under pressure and in these situations. And hopefully I become less self-conscious about myself and just stop caring about everything. But at heart, I am an introvert. I like my alone time. Con wets the bed. I don't need to justify myself with an answer there. You have a Pokemon collection somewhere in your house or flat? No, I don't actually. I used to have one as a kid, and then I think I gave it away to somebody as I was moving to another house, and there was like a younger neighbor and I gave him my whole Pokemon collection. Am I gutted about it? No, because I know that those cards weren't no PSA 10 cards. I regularly used to take them out onto the playground, but I am a bit gutted that I gave them away because it would have been nice to have those cards now to look back at them. Not for any type of profit, but just purely for the nostalgia. And if you're not subscribed to me, well, what are you doing with your life? You need to subscribe to me because I don't have any reason. This is why they never subscribe. I'm just being a little e-beg right now. Good reason to subscribe. Look at all this effort I put into setting this video up. I have a light. I've got multiple lights actually. I've brought a plant. I've got a plant in here to make it look decorative. I've gone with a whole orange and blue color theme. You're still not interested in subscribing, are you? I'll just film this on my Logitech webcam next time. Why not?